Hey, let's get the camera on here. Hope your day is off to an amazing start. We had a lot of fun last night. If you were one of the people that joined me, we set a goal last night to get to, hey baby, you wanna come on my lap? Don't panic, you're okay. We set a goal last night to get 3 victory royales, and 3 victory royales were had, boys and girls. We got them all. It was a lot of fun. And we are now back on our usual mindset grind, everybody. We're out here today. We're going to be talking about how to generate momentum. This is a excruciatingly important idea if you're trying to do anything big in your life, and an area that I find will, with a simple set of rules, will be very doable for just about anybody. So a big part of this is going to be urgency. Good morning, everybody. Vladimir for now, man. I'm doing good. How you doing? Helio, God King, GM, right back to you. I hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, momentum. How do we do it? All right. Urgency is a big part of the game. I find that people will routinely put things off till this afternoon, what you could do today. They will put off till tomorrow, what you could do this morning. You want to make sure that you have a ton of clarity on your goal. You're going to hear me lead with that all the time. Know your goal. Once you know your goal, now it becomes a question of what can you do right now to get things moving? And people are going to make fun of you when you act with urgency because you seem ridiculous from the outside. But when you're going up against the chaos machine, it's the only way. Corrosion, what is up? Adapt, good morning. Ova, in the house. OG Shay, lurking until church. All right, we're here for it, Shay. You know we like lurkers. Get after it. Second day of soccer tourney today. Bring it home, Shay. Bring it home. Now, do they still do orange slices? That was such a thing when I was a kid. All about the orange slices. Get after it. All right, I'm sure you guys are rocking and rolling. And the question is, how do you create momentum in your life? That is the question. The snacks go hard now, Shay says. What kind of snacks? What is the snack? Used to be orange slices. That was the drill. What's Tom's view on credit cards? So don't rack up debt. That's my view. Credit cards are a great way to build your credit score, but you want to pay it off every month. Pay it off every month. Now, I'm actually on this one, I'm speaking as an authority. And I will say, even when I was broke, I learned my lesson, I always say, on $1,000 of credit. So I looked at credit as free money because I was dumb and my parents did not teach me anything about money. And so when the credit card people came on my college campus and they were like, hey, credit cards, you can apply here. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I think the credit limit when I got my card was $900. And my daughter is attacking the cable to my headphones. My beloved. You were going to have to go over here. There we go. And I thought, okay, wait, this is amazing. You're going to give me $900 of credit, and I only have to pay $25 a month. So you just gave me free money. And then the $900 in debt was suddenly over $1,000. And I was like, wait, hold on. I didn't borrow $1,000. Why do I owe $1,000? And I learned the very painful lesson. This one is so used to having 2 people pay attention to her that she just cannot bear that there's only one person in the house right now. All right, you gonna settle for me? So realizing that, wait a second, now I have $1,000 in debt and they're charging me overage fees because I only have a credit limit of $900. And I was like, but I didn't spend the extra money. You guys are charging me extra money. And so thankfully, the credit limit was small because I had a friend who got himself $80,000 in debt out of college, buying Mercedes and things, fancy things, boys and girls. And so I was like, okay, wait a second. This is not free money. This is not what I thought it was. And so now look, I was young, so of course it's a lot easier when you're young. But I lived essentially in a hovel with roommates. And we are now not paying attention to the game because we're talking about credit here. You gotta love it. We're here for it. So on that $1,000, I learned, all right, I've got to pay this stuff off every month. I've got to figure out a way to live small, to live below my means. And nope. Thought there was something in that one. So yeah, the punchline here is credit will eat you alive. So you have to be extremely cautious. I get that it will feel like free money, but oh boy, is it not. So live small, live beneath your means, pay it off every month. Reduce your lifestyle long before you start racking up credit card debt. Now, if you have a family and kids and stuff, look, of course I would take on credit card debt before I would let them not have a roof over their head and all that. So I get it. But man, credit would get you in trouble real fast. Yeti Bandit, welcome. Precaf, good morning. Some moms do straight up fruit. Skewers with yogurt dip. Yo, man. Kids today, they've got it good. Yogurt dip. What? Smart popcorn, orange, and organic fruit peels. This is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. Growing up as a... this is probably so un-PC, but my family's white trash, yo. And so I feel like I can say that. Growing up like that in Tacoma, where orange slices, that was fancy. They're cut! I didn't have to cut them myself. Yogurt dip and organic fruit peels. I love it. I love it. Advancements. The question is, do kids know how lucky they are? And of course they do not, because we all just assume what we have when we're kids is just, that's how life always is. It's always been this way. Save one of those organic fruit peels for me, Shay. Red Wizard in the house. Let's go. Oh, we got some Neo Tokyo puzzles going, huh? Let's go. Get it, Ova. All right, everybody. If you weren't with us last night, we set a challenge because Lisa's out of town. And so last night, after we finished all of our what I'll call overhead work, all the boring stuff that keeps a business running, we set a challenge. Could we get 3 victory royales before bedtime came knocking? And boys and girls, we actually did it. We actually did it. My usual win rate is 8% on my non-streaming account. And so I thought, oof, the math on playing 30 games to get 3, this is not going to be easy. But we got it done, boys and girls. We got it done. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And if you were one of the people that joined me last night, thank you. On behalf of my wife for babysitting. All right, who's this guy shooting at me? I was going to say, how are those not hitting? We need our scope. All right, you are for sure a bot, but we'll take that. All right, today's topic is momentum. All right, if you're trying to do something big with your life, generating momentum is like one of the things. To be an entrepreneur, the ability to generate momentum. So what is momentum? You guys have heard me talk endlessly about the chaos machine. So life is pushing back on you, not necessarily intentionally, obviously not intentionally, but nonetheless, it is pushing back on you because everything moves towards disorder. Nothing will accidentally find itself in an ordered position. So if everything moves towards disorder, okay, that guy thinks I'm a bot right about now. I think I'm a bot right now. All right, everything moves towards disorder. So how do you bring order to that system? You have to get things moving in a direction. I mean, this is just like if you're going on a bike and at first it's very difficult to pedal. But once you get it going, now it feels suddenly like this is actually easier. Now you're moving the same amount of mass and all that stuff, but now you're getting things working in your favor because an object at rest tends to stay at rest, but an object in motion stays in motion. Now, urgency is the key. That is the single most important thing that you can do. White trash and orange slices at halftime. There you go, Yeti Bandit. You know what it is. You know what it is. Okay, so how do you get urgency? Well, 1, you can't procrastinate. 2, you've got to have just this unrelenting sense that I need to do everything right now. Now, always execute in priority order. Always execute in priority order. And have in the back of your mind, of course, you can't do everything right now. But most people act like, well, I can put that off till tomorrow. You have to act like it is a matter of life and death to get it done right now. And if you can aim... If you can do that, then all of a sudden, oh, how dare you turn around and shoot at me? I just helped you with that elim. I got 2 people now. Why are you both aiming at me? Aim at each other. Do I have another person now aiming at me, or did that guy just get a line on me? Alright, let's get back to the gun we're actually good at here. There we go. Woof. I made that look hard. I made that look hard. Alright. I know there's somebody else, chat. I know they're here. I know they're here. Alright, deep breaths. Hello, silly. Yeah, if everybody could see you, they would break because you're so cute. All right, you guys have heard the phrase, don't put off till tomorrow what you could do today. Now imagine running your whole life like that, in an obsessive loop. Having the mentality that any object can be overcome, and not only can it be overcome, it needs to be overcome right now, today. Good morning, Kate. Wrath, welcome back, man. It's good to see you. So we met Wrath yesterday, everybody. And I'm shocked that you're up already, man. Where in the world art thou? That may explain it. We've only been apart for a few hours. All right, if you're new to the stream, the way that our normal stream works, ooh, Storm, hi, is we come in with a topic. So we're going to play almost always Fortnite, then Project Kyzen, which we'll be switching over to Project Kyzen in the not too distant future here. Let's get in the car. And we have a topic, a mindset topic. We are a relentlessly positive community focused on empowerment. That is the core of why I'm doing game development, as I believe that you can spread empowering ideas at scale through entertainment. So we're here for that. So it only makes sense to build the stream on the same hypothesis. I really need a weapons depot. That's what we need. All right, let's get going. Somebody's pushing me. Whoa. Pushing me with aggression. And back to the topic. So today's topic is generating momentum. Ooh. Corrosion, developing that emotional intelligence while trying to build a relationship with a potential lady friend. That's part of the fun of all this, boys and girls. When the community is small like this, you actually get to know everybody, which I like. I think that's a lot of fun. I'll let Corrosion determine how much of the story he wants to go into today, but I'm sure most of you know at least the sweeping arc. Relationships are fun, man. They're funny, though. People are so different when it comes to relationships. It is a fascinating part of the human experience. All right, we learned yesterday that if we want a victory royale, we need this shoulder mount. I think we're going to do this. This. All right, we need, as a matter of priority, though, we're going to get a purple one. No, we're not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat. Get in the car! Whew. Need to be aimed a little too specifically there for my skill set. Alright, I feel like I'm gobbling up the microphone today. Forgive me if we are super loud. Alright, what's happening? What's happening right now? Where are we getting shot from, chat? Where is... Oh, there you are. Alright, well, we clearly have to get out of the car. Ah, it's not... Wait. Is that a bot? Ooh. Ooh. We are gonna need to heal. We are gonna need to heal. Come on! What's happening? Oh my god, it's not charged. Chat, that's terrible. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're pushing hard now. Rightly so. I would be too. Ah, chat! I didn't realize these weren't charged. All right, here we go. Now we're charged. Okay. Here's momentum for you. Let's get out of here, boys and girls. Let us run. All right. We're still going to win. We're still going to win. I really don't like this guy. Not even a little bit. All right. Top 8. Let's see here. All right, there we go, boys and girls. It's a good thing we're a family-friendly stream right about now. I'd have some choice words for that, gentlemen. All right. You miss real pizza. Let's go. Kobe sauce, how dare you? Pizza Hut is real pizza. I love Pizza Hut. Although, I think I prefer Domino's, believe it or not. But I'm now super bougie, I won't lie. The place that I eat most of my pizza from is a vegan restaurant. You never could have convinced me of that even like 3 years ago. Now, these bots, guys. These bots are suddenly like a real thing. All of a sudden, I find myself constantly going up against a team with a bot. We're not here for that. We are not here for that. Yeti Bandit, how do you cultivate urgency without adding unnecessary stress? Well, I think the key word there is unnecessary. So this is really a question of how do you handle stress? Because it is going to add stress to your life if you're valuing yourself for the actual accomplishment, you're going to be in trouble. And I think that's where people really break down. So keep in mind, I value myself for the sincere pursuit. I know that urgency works, so we utilize urgency because it's effective. So I'm not beating myself up over if I don't win. Alright, this is just terrible aim here, chat. Terrible aim. Thankfully, we have a lot of bullets. So yeah, that's going to be, whether that ends up being a healthy thing for you or it ends up being something that stresses you out and begins breaking you down is entirely around your relationship to what happens if you succeed or fail. So a big part of the way that my brain works is I'm simply asking myself, is XYZ thing effective or not? Does it move me towards my stated goals? If yes, we do it. If no, we don't. So a ton of stress that ends up ruining my desire, my enjoyment, my sense of joy in life. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm definitely not going to do that. Uh-oh. I don't think this is going to be worth it. Nope. No, it is not. And now we're in water. Well, this isn't ideal, chat. How high tick is this storm? Go! And we're out of gas. Okay. Well, we need to charge these back up. Footsteps. All right, we're in 6th. So Yeti, that would be my big advice, is make sure that you have a healthy relationship to the stress that you invite in your life. So there's this idea of eustress. Eustress is, yes, it is stressful, but it's actually making my life better. Oh, chat, we were taking chunks out of them. So the goal in life isn't to avoid all stress. The goal in life is to make sure that the stress is making you stronger, it's making you better, and it's not just completely tearing you apart. There we go. There we go. Got rid of him, chat. For once, we actually took the person out instead of the bot, which is what I'm always want to do for some weird reason. Come on! The very thing oh, my last match I won. That's right. Of course I did. Like, why won't it pick up? Oh, we need this. We need this something fierce, boys and girls. Wow, we are out in the open. This is just not ideal, chat. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Not gonna get high ground that way. Medallions, medallions, everywhere, medallions. Alright, we got a guy flying over us. What is chasing us, chat? Is that just one of the things in the spooky fields or freaky fields? I think it is. I think that's what's going on. Kobe sauce. What filled the temporary void in your soul? Pizza Hut? If Pizza Hut, hey, it's great to have little joys, man. I'm not gonna rain on that parade. I'm not gonna yuck that yum. All right, everybody. 4 of us left. Forgive me if I go a little bit into end game focus here. Let's see if we can get it back to back. That storm, man, just doesn't want to relent. It's way too high tick. Why does it keep de-sprinting? Ooh. Where are they? What'd they kill us with? I need to know. What was that? Did they shotgun me? Doesn't it say? I thought it always said what you got killed by. No? No, chat? All right, boo. Too aggressive. We know better. We know better. You got to go with distance. That's my playstyle. Got to be a distance. Alas. Alas. We did not go back to back. It's all right. That's all right, everybody. Blaze Pizza. I don't know what Blaze Pizza is, Kate. Is that a restaurant? Never heard of them. Choice words are strong words from a weak mind, someone once told me. Interesting. I don't know about that, Shay. I don't know about that. I think they pack a punch for a reason. They pack a punch for a reason. But we're a family-friendly stream. I will keep my choice words off stream. Have no fear, everybody. What's up, little one? What you doing? What you doing? You're always trying to find the way over from that side. That's not the way over. You got to go the other way. All right, everybody, momentum. Momentum. That is the name of the game today. How do you create momentum in your life? Kobe Sauce, Tom actually won. I will have you know, Kobe Sauce, I won 3 times yesterday. 3 times. That's right, boys and girls. You can go back and watch the replay. If you don't believe me, go back, check it out. We got him. I think it was my longest stream yesterday. But we set a goal and we made it. It's actually what made me think about the topic for today. So yesterday, I wanted to set a goal that was going to be difficult for me to reach. It was going to cause me to focus, do what I call chin down. And yeah, we ended up pulling it off. So I certainly was playing differently than I would normally play. I was streaming differently than I would normally stream. I was more focused on what I was doing. Because your goals make demands, and you either adhere to the demands your goals make and therefore actually get your goal, or at least make progress, because you can never guarantee that you're going to get your goal. But it's very interesting. Once you know where you're trying to end up, now it's a question of, are the things that I'm doing actually taking me towards my goal or not? And if they're not, then you got to switch it up. And such a big part of that is, can you move with urgency, with focus, with discipline? Can you avoid getting distracted? Can you force yourself to stay engaged? Because there was a point where I was like, oh man, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to enjoy playing if this takes too long. It kept crashing, and we crashed at least 4 times. And so I was like, oh man, have I bitten off more than I can chew here? But once you decide, okay, this is about getting the goal. Now, of course, there are limits. You don't want your life to become miserable, but also you don't want to bail out on a goal at the first sign of resistance. So it's like, okay, I'm not going to take my eyes off of what I'm trying to accomplish here. I'm not going to constantly debate, am I going after this or not? Like, I debated whether I send the tweet out about the fact that I'm going to go for it. That I debated. But once I sent the tweet out, it's like, all right, cool. Now it's just about, how do we create momentum towards this? How do we make sure that we're ready to go? Everything's locked and loaded. And then when you have that impulse to turn away, to go do something else, it's like, no, my goal is making a demand, and my identity is tied up in, I do the things that move me towards my goal. Now, be careful about what goals you decide to pursue. That is for sure. Like, I would never set a goal like that if my wife was here, because it's way more important to me on a Saturday to spend time with my wife, even if doing that was like incredibly useful to the business. On a Saturday and Sunday, my priority is being a husband. So careful what goals you set, but once you set a goal, now it's like, all right, let's get after it. Ooh, that chat was not at all what we meant to do. So this is another reason that I tell people you need to really want the goal that you're pursuing. Because if you want the goal that you're pursuing, that's what we meant to do. Then all of a sudden the urgency isn't a bother. It's not friction. It is something that you want to do because it's actually going to lead you to your goal. Chat, how can one person be this bad at the platforming? That's what I want to know. Can I actually make that? I'm not sure that I can. But let's try. Ah, nice, we made it. We made a noise though that I hope I never make again. Never ever in life, chat, do I hope that I make that noise again. Okay. What do we think? This person, somebody take onable? Looks like they are far below us. We are just not paying attention well enough right now. Let's go up and check the upstairs. Alright, is that person here? No. Not here, boys and girls. No Avengers crate for us. Alright, just for fun, we're going to go down and check down here. Alright. Hopefully that, or not hopefully, but I imagine that was a bot. Because I think they had a shotgun. And that is a bad matchup. That is not what you want to do. Not against a good player anyway. You will get toasted cheese every time. Alright, let's push. Oh, let's actually push for the love. Alright, where is this? Where is this gunfire, everybody? Relentless, welcome. Betra, welcome. Good to see you guys. You were glad you weren't wearing headphones with that noise? Yeah, Toby. I apologize for that one. I apologize for that one. Cut me some slack. The platforming is definitely not the part where I shine. We don't have our much needed weapon here. Alright, let's stay focused. Get to... That was a terrible slide. Let us get to Grimoire. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got some Avengers crates. That is a very good sign. There we go. There we go. Oh, boys and girls, this is what I'm talking about right here. Now we are getting somewhere. That is not what we meant to do. Alright, where are they? Where are they? Hi. Bot? Bot much? Terrible bullet management. Ooh. Ooh. Someone's still shooting at us, chat? I think they are. Need some shield. Ooh. Alright, let's create some space. Let's not be lazy. It's very tempting. Relentless. Alright. Must get our shield back up. Must get our shield back up. They are still here though, chat. I imagine they are here somewhere. I need to be careful. Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf, excuse me. Thank you, sir. Uh-oh. Footsteps. All right. We got him. Got somebody else here. Thank goodness for the shoulder mount. Uh-oh. Where did that come from? The green. Was that from our boy shooting bazookas? That guy hit him or something? Must have, chat. Must have. All right. Well, GG Gladiator tried to teach us what is causing this crash. It has something to do with the drivers in my graphics card. He thinks. Chat, alas, I don't know anything about graphics cards. I don't know anything about graphics cards, chat. That is the bad news. That is the bad news. All right, let me see. Let me check in and see how much time I have today. think we have time for one more. Let's dive in. Then we're going to be moving over to Project Kyzen, everybody. If you haven't already downloaded it, make sure that you do. We play as a community, so we're going to be jumping in the very near future here. Maximum 30 minutes from now, we will be playing Project Kyzen. Join me, won't you? I'm playing Ames till 7:30. What's Ames? What's Ames, Kate? Tell me more. King Tut, what's up, man? Welcome. Brian Sage, back. Let's go, man. Brian was here, at least for part of yesterday. Brian, I don't know if you were there at the very end, but we got all 3 victory royales. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun because we had a goal. We built momentum towards it, which is today's topic of conversation. How do you build momentum in your life? All right, urgency, aggression. In fact, let's talk about aggression. Aggression. Be aggressive. Don's Rush, yeah, man. Hope everything is going good on your part of the world. But be aggressive. Be aggressive. All right, this is why you've got to want the things that you're pursuing. When you want the thing that you're pursuing and you believe that you can get better, so that if you crash into the limitations of your own abilities, you're like, cool, I just need to get better at this thing. No big deal. I will figure out what exactly I need to do to build up that skill set, but I'm going to keep going. What makes people back off is the friction of realizing that they're not good enough. Now, when you think that you're not good enough, it is devastating to the ego. And so when your ego is getting devastated, the natural inclination is to back off. And this is why people end up on their back foot. The brain is always pushing you to do the things that are calorically less demanding. So you have an algorithm that's just running all the time, just like, hey, chill, bro, relax. It's going to be all good. We can do that later. And that just feels better. Like the number of times where in the business, I realize, oh, I get it. I'm just the one that's always willing to do the thing that isn't fun right now because I have a different algorithm running in my brain, which is to be the person I want to be, to earn my own respect. Oh, everybody, we got to back out. We're going to play Kyzen right now. We're going to play Kyzen right now, everybody. Go load it up. So we are filming this morning, and so I am on a timeline, and I just got an updated ETA on something that I actually have to do before we film. So we're going to bounce out of this. All right, bye. All right, everybody, head over. Project Kyzen is up right now. Let's go. Let's go. All right, speaking of being aggressive. So yeah, if you can be the person that is willing to deal with that high friction of like, oh man, I really don't want to do this, but this is what my goal demands. And you're just always doing that, always doing that, always doing that. It is crazy how much you can get that momentum going, but you have to come at things from a solution-oriented mindset. That's the big part, a solution-oriented mindset. So not focusing on all the ways that it can't be done, but focusing on the ways that it can be done. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes you're not going to be willing to do it. But if you stay in that mode, now you've really got something. I did persevere towards that goal, Brian. You are correct. The ego can be gnarly. Brian, I will agree with you very aggressively. Ova, where the Kyzen peeps at? We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Let's see who's in here. Who's with me? All right, we got Ova. Let's pick him up. Gladiator in the house. He was smoshing me yesterday. Smoshing. Not fun. Outmaneuvered, out-aimed. He was the guy to beat yesterday. There is no doubt about that. All right. Anybody else? Drop your username in the feed. I don't see you in here, Don's Rush. Let's go, Don's Rush. All right. No worries, everybody. If you're lurking, you know you have my love. All right. Gladiator and Ova. One of you gets drugged down by me. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? All right, since I know you guys are both good at deathmatch, I say we jump right in. Brian, are you a hella lurker? I'm all for that. I'm all for that. All right, Gladiator, look at that. The man wants to stand alone. I respect it. I respect it. All right, let's start with Echo Forge. Gonna turn bots on to keep it spicy. All right, here we go, everybody. Relentless. Relentless? Nightbot came after you? Not sure. Not sure about that. That seems weird. Relentless, I trust you are unable to join. We'll play tomorrow if the stream is on. Dawn's Rush, is the stream on tomorrow? Let's check. This is a knowable thing. Let's find out, shall we? Is the stream on tomorrow? Stream is on tomorrow. Let's go. Word. Yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow as well. Let's go. Okay, everybody. Here's we go. We're going to start this game. Bots are on. Echo Forge is up. In we go. Let's get after it. All right, yeah. So if you want your goal badly enough and you are willing to deal with that little bit of friction of like, oh man, I could go chill right now. This is going to be difficult in that it is going to force me to do something that's more calorically demanding. I'm going to have to think through this problem, and thinking through this problem is going to cause me the friction of facing that I'm not good enough, smart enough, whatever. If you can just do that constant, always controller first, chat. Always controller first. I deserve that. I deserve that, chat. Because we didn't turn our controller on. We haven't made this mistake in a while. I'm very happy to report, but very sad that I made that mistake. There it is. All right, we're in business now. We are in business. One last thing to solve. Why does it do that? All right, there we go. For realsies this time. Is Swift in the crowd? What's up, Swift? Kate, am I teaching any classes this week? I have a hot seat tomorrow, if that's what you mean. Or if that was aimed at somebody else. Forgive me for not having the context. Who was it? Gladiator. Starting the rivalry early. Are we, Gladiator? Are we? That's my teammate. Jump. All right, everybody. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Where are they? Where are they? All right, Gladiator, I see you. I see you. You like that headshot? All right. Oh, oh, oh. Oh! Oh, come on. Anything but that. Who got me? Gladiator, you had the bazooka? What? What? Oh, no, I didn't get killed by that. I got killed by Gladiator. What? I thought for sure I got nuked. That I could accept. But Gladiator, you were so low. How'd you pull that off? Swift, good morning. Yes, King Tut, I have a hot seat tomorrow. Let's go, King Tut. Let's get it. The hot seats are some of my favorite things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How dare you? Oh, we gotta go. 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 All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Jump pad. Whew. Whew. We let ourselves get absolute. That is not ideal.
Maybe, but we'll try.
All right, there we go. How is that not hitting him?
You have been killed.
Chat, I can't help myself. I know he's better than me, but I cannot help myself. I've got to get it. I've got to get those elims, man. When I see Gladiator, everything in my being just wants that rematch. Oh! Ah! All right. We fell, chat. We fell. It happens sometimes. Oh. Oh, I see him, but I'm already absolute. Can't do it. We can't do it. Nope, I don't trust him not to be running up behind me here. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Let's go, let's go. How do those not hit? How? How, chat? There we go. Ah, I see him. I see him. And he even fell poorly. I had him, chat. I had the opportunity and we choked. All right, he's up high, he's up high, he's up high. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, chat. You will forgive that I love that way too much. He kills me like 30 times for every one time I get him, but I still celebrate. I celebrate it.
Now, play yours.
You have to, chat. Oh, I always miss those stairs. always miss those stairs, man. Tell him about it. Guild Wars. Tell him, Dawn's Rush.
The doubter said man
I
cannot
hear
fly.
them.
The doer said maybe, but will try. You have been killed.
Who shot me? What?
Bilyeu is a teacher. Learn
Something
from
seems
this.
fishy about that, chat. All right, Corrosion making an appeal for hardcore. Get after it. One of our more active guilds, man, at least here in chat. Can they win? That question will be answered soon enough, boys and girls. Guild Wars start very soon on the 30th, I think. It's coming up. No, no, no.
Bilyeu
Rift.
is a teacher.
Rift.
Learn from this.
Boo. Rectoroni and cheese. Brian, I like that. I like that, Brian. Rectoroni with extra cheese. Come on. How was I not getting him? Boo. Bootentog. You knock it off. Oh, I want to scream unfamily friendly things right now. Goodness gracious. All right. We've got 5 takedowns. We're here for it. Let's go. Let's go. How? How? Oh! No, chat. It just isn't true. It is. All right. We never argue against what is true, and it is true. I'm getting clobbered. What's happening? All right. At least my team is winning. Ova, I'm going to guess that's all you. Because it ain't me. There we go. All right.
You cleared their mind.
I see him. I see him,
Now
everybody.
clear
Uh-oh.
yours.
Laser beam. Laser beam. Oh, man, that movement is so clutch. You gotta love him. You gotta love him for it. Be inspired. Be inspired. That's what I remind myself. Uh-huh.
Bilyeu is a
I think I've
teacher.
lost
Learn
every
from this.
single challenge in the last 2 days against my man Gladiator. Well played, Gladiator. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm trying to learn, though. I'm trying to learn. All right, let's see if we can pinch him. I think he went that way. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Not. Woo, close. Those are close teams, boys and girls. There we go. Unfriendly family things. Did I say it backwards? Unfamily friendly things. That's what we were going for. Oof. That's rough, Brian. That is rough. Is it better when you stand? That's the question. You learn by playing against better people. Well, GG Gladiator, you certainly give me that opportunity. That is for sure. All right, those are super close. I say we keep those teams. Now, though, we're going to my favorite map, which I'm sure if I'd pressed backwards would have taken us right there. Oh, Relentless. Let's go. All right, I'm going to decline that Relentless just so I don't have to rebuild the lobby, but I am going to send you an invite. And let's get you in here. If anybody else, there he is. If anybody else is ready to play, just drop your username. We'll get you in. Billy Maxwell, welcome, man. Welcome. Trippin! What's up? I got to meet Trippin in real life, everybody. In real life. That was a lot of fun. Man, wonderful to meet you. I love that I now have a face to go with the name. It is good to see you. How was the rest of the convention? I hope it was awesome. Are you back home now? That's the question. Unfamily, unfriendly. That's unthings. Yes, Corrosion. That's what was in my heart. I'm not going to lie. Okay.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for the invite.
What up? What up? Of course. All right. We are ready to rock and roll. I don't see anybody else unless Trippin is in. Didn't see you. So I'm going to guess we're good to go. All right. Here we go, everybody. We're back at it. Deathmatch Hope Crest. Bots. Yep. All right. Everything's ready to rock. Brian, hopefully our paths cross one day soon. That would be awesome. I would love that. Yeah, Trippin, it was wonderful to see you, man. I loved it. I loved it. It is always fun. Oh, and he is. But if we... So, let's see here. It won't pull our whole team. All right, everybody. We've got Trippin here, so I'm going to rebuild the lobby real fast just so we don't have to go a whole game and miss out. Forgive me, forgive me. I will resend all them invites. Private room. Come on, private. There we go. There we go. All right. Deathmatch. Bots. Hope Crest. Friends. Ova, invite incoming. Gladiator, invite incoming. Trippin, invite incoming. Relentless. Was that everybody? I think that's everybody. Indeed. Word, Brian, I'm sure. I have no doubt. I have no doubt it will happen. All right, one of you has not accepted Relentless. There we go. Okay, I will swap team. Anybody want to join me? Balance these out a little bit. There we go. Up. A little too much balancing. There we go. Don't move. Nobody move. Don't click anything. All right, I have to restart computer. I am lagging. Bad. I'll be back next game. All right, GG Gladiator. Sounds good. All right, let's start one, and then we will pick GG up on the next one. Here we go. We are off to the races. Yes, I saw Trippin at a event called RoofCon that brought me out to speak, which is a lot of fun. I really enjoy speaking. I don't make a lot of time for it, just because as much as I do enjoy it, as you can imagine, with everything we've got going on, it becomes hard to justify the travel. But it was a lot of fun. And the fact that of all places, man, RoofCon? That's crazy that that's where we would cross over. But I love it. It was awesome.
Power equals force times speed.
All right, Trippin. Despite all that, I'm right here. There's no way. There's no way. I need somebody on the tech team to replay that. He was right in my sights. I don't know what's happening. And I just saw somebody walk through a rock. What's going on? Video games. Video games, man. They're a whole thing. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Go, go, go. Gotcha, Trippin. Sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. You know, I sweat to the max. There's no mercy. As I would expect none from anybody else, even though I have the rocket launcher. Oh! Trippin. You got me back. You got me back. Turnabout's fair play. You gotta respect it. Alright. You gotta respect it, but you don't have to accept it. You gotta get him. We gotta get him, chat. Oh, come on. There we go. Uh-oh. We were absolute relentless. Nice cleanup, man. Nice cleanup. Oh, who's going to a christening? Who's got a christening going on? Well, whoever's going to a christening, enjoy it. I don't see it in a quick scan of the chat. Don't know how I missed that. The vertebrae are unstable. Yo. Are you just now starting, Brian, the PT? Dude, PT, when done right, is transformative. So, not that I can complain compared to somebody that's had the kind of trauma that you've had, but I've struggled with a mid-back problem for almost certainly my entire life, because I've had this weird trap problem that is related to my mid-back. And now that I know what it is, once I identified what it was and was working with somebody good, it went from, I'm not a crier, but there was a period where I could not get comfortable. Standing, sitting, nothing mattered. It was just, oh, it was brutal. And it just made me want to cry. I was just like, I don't know what else to do. And once I found somebody that could tell me what the problem was and then help me fix it, literally life-changing. Life-changing. May PT be as helpful to you as it has been to me. Ah, tripping, man. Those had to be headshots. You killed me fast. So, yeah, Brian. So my mid-back problem still is something I think about all the time. All the time. Every day of my life, I think about my mid-back because I have to keep my posture right. I have to train in a certain way to make sure that I keep those muscles strong because I tend to rely on my traps for everything. And then it causes my scalenes to seize up. I didn't even know what scalenes were. And then that creates just misery because everything hurts. Turning your head hurts. You have to just turn your whole body instead of turning your head. Oh, it's miserable. Miserable. And I have injured that part of my traps, man, over 100 times. It's miserable. A big part of the reason I stopped lifting heavy, because there was a point where I could deadlift, I think 385 was my PR. And now, I mean, 225 is about the only thing I'm comfortable with. And because I was just injuring my trap all the time. Constant. It was so obnoxious. And finally realizing it's not your trap. Your trap is compensating, or the way that I move my body is actually the right way to think about it. I have some weird movement pattern where instead of using my mid-back, when I'm lifting, when I'm just going about my daily life, I'm always using my trap instead of my mid-back for stabilization. And it's just no bueno, man. No bueno. And so I had to wear a device, a biofeedback device that would beep every time I was firing my mid-back appropriately. And I, of course, like anything, generate momentum. The guy was like, you should wear it, an hour or two a day. And I was like, hour or two a day? What if I just wore it all the time? And he was like, well, you get better faster. I wore that thing so much, it gave me a rash. But I was like, hey, let's create momentum. Aggression, right? Be aggressive. Why, if you can do 24 hours a day, why spread it out over a week? Let's get it done. And I will say, since we're on the topic today of momentum, then it is all about doing it as fast as you can to the point where other people think, relentless. Other people think that you're out of your mind, that you're being ridiculous. Like I used to say, and I'm actually not kidding. I mean, I'm sort of kidding, but only sort of, you guys. If people aren't worried about you, you're not going hard enough. Like people in my life have always been worried about me. But then I look at what they accomplished versus what I accomplished, and I'm like, I'm not sure I'm the one you should worry about. I'm not sure. All right. Anybody watching this back from the tech team, I cannot sprint. It happens on this map a lot. That time it happened right after respawning. I could not move. Well, I could move, but like now, I still can't sprint. Still can't sprint. No sprinting for me. Jumping does not change anything. Just rolling. No. All right. All right. So that broke the curse. I still feel like it's slower than normal, but that I could be crazy. Movement, chat. Gotta get him. Ah. All right, gotta peel off. Gotta peel off. Oh, what? Who got me? What? What? Yeah, Brian, look, man. I am not a big fan of the whole like seasons thing, but the reality is that
excellent work.
People are going to be in your life at different times, different people. It just is what it is. Look, I have a just sit mentality. I don't need people to accept that I'm right. I'm not going to push them to think that I'm going about things the right way. It is perfectly fine if they think I'm out of my mind. I'm not going to try to change them. Sorry, just sending a quick text. I'm not going to try to change them. Just let them believe what they believe. And also remember, don't over invest in you being right. Because if over time you realize, you know what, actually I do need more balance in my life or whatever, embrace it, man. Like don't back yourself into a corner because you need to be right because you said it and you push and everybody told you were crazy and you thought they were crazy and so you doubled down. If you ever find that your life is moving in the wrong direction, make a change. Like there was a period, I'm sure you guys have heard me, when we first started developing Project Kyzen, I was working 120 hours a week. That ended up being awful. So even if I was generating momentum, which I was, and honestly is one of the periods of my life that I'm most proud of, but it became very clear that, okay, this is not sustainable. We have got to make a change. And if I had been unnimble in my thinking and just kept pressing, then it really would have made my life worse. And since we all know that I only do and believe the things that move me towards my goal, and my goal is fulfillment, being miserable is not the same as being fulfilled. So we had to make a change. And in that moment, there were people, of course, in my life that were like, I told you, you can't work that much. I've always worried about you. And you've always said that, no, you got to be hardcore. And I'm like, yeah. So here's the thing. You can trust me. When I find my limit, then I back off and I change my behavior. I don't double down. So open-minded. This is why we're into Bruce Lee, be like water. There's a time to crash and there's a time to flow. And you got to know when is time for what? Oversteering. What is happening? Trippin', are you glitched? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm shooting you in the face. All right, he's glitched out. Sorry to hear that you're glitched out, Trippin'. Did I just run by the bazooka? I was looking to chat. Well worth a chat. Oh, relentless. How dare you be so good at movement? Gotcha.
Yes.
But you took all 3 of my bullets. All 3 of them. She's twigging out. All right, let's see if we can get behind her here. Where'd she go? Not very good with the laser beam. Not very good with the laser beam. Yeah, Trippin', sorry. I could see that you crashed out. Balance the gray area thinking. You certainly have to be smart. You won't hear me use the word balance a lot because I think it's not really about balance. It's certainly about nuance. It's about knowing when is time for one thing versus another, when you need to adjust, when too much is too much. But I find that people tend to err on the opposite side. They don't push themselves nearly hard enough. Ah, got him out from under me. Nope, that will take too long to charge. Boom, boom. We're gonna get another one. Gonna get, Tell him, Bruce, be aggressive. That is the answer. And speaking of creating momentum, so today's a Sunday, and I'm going to be filming on a Sunday. Now, of course, we could just wait till Monday. But this is a time-sensitive video. And so to be a player in the space, goals make demands. The faster we can get it out, the better it will do. But that means that you're shooting on a Sunday. And that's what your goals are going to ask of you. Do you want it badly enough? Do you want it badly enough, everybody? Yeah, you definitely don't want to burn yourself out. That is for sure, Brian. That is for sure. Now, part of it is the time? Is this a time to focus on getting stronger? Which is frequently the correct answer. Is I need to get tougher. I need to get stronger. But at the same time, the whole point is to love your life. That's the whole point, everybody. All the things that I'm talking about are just methods to love your life. So don't be afraid to love your life. Like If you're on it and you're having a great time, just be there, be happy, love it. You don't have to keep pushing yourself and pushing yourself and pushing yourself. The point of pushing yourself is to create momentum towards something that you love, not because your worth is based on how hard you work. That is not true. Your worth is not based on how hard you work. Your worth has nothing to do with how hard you work. Your worth has to do with, are you earning your own respect? Now, it just so happens that you have an algorithm running in your brain that is going to mandate that you work hard because it had to make that pleasurable from an evolutionary perspective. It's a complicated idea, but it's so true. From an evolutionary perspective, evolution only has two tools at its disposal, pleasure and pain. Relentless, what has happened? That movement was like next level. Very impressive. So it's got to make pleasurable the things that are going to lead to you surviving long enough to have kids that have kids. Okay? That's how the game works. And so hard work in an evolutionary environment is for sure one of the things that is going to make it more likely that you survive long enough to have kids that have kids. And so if you don't work hard, you will have a profound sense of dis-ease. It comes from that algorithm running in your mind that's like, wait. We've got to be working hard if we're going to do this. But if you think that your worth is predicated on how hard you work, then you're in trouble. But if you fail to understand... we wanted that elim. We wanted that elim, chat. Oh, we still got it. We still got it, chat.
You cleared their mind. Now play yours.
If you fail to understand that algorithm is running in your mind, though, you'll make a mistake on the other side. So here's an idea. There is pathology on both sides. So the way that I prep for the Just Me, so like today's episode is a quote-unquote solo. I'm technically with my producer, but the format of the show is he'll come up with questions, set me up to talk about a topic. So what I do is very similar to what I would do for a phase 3 episode. So phase 1, I was just trying to set the guest up to say the most powerful summation of their book. That was basically phase 1. Uh-oh. Got a bazooka on the field, boys and girls. And now in phase 3, I'm trying to push my own ideas forward, push their ideas forward, have more of a conversation. Can we get him? We got him. We got him. Sorry, Trippin. You know I love you.
Now, play your
nice. Ooh. Uneven teams. We're going to need to mix that. Oh, it's because you got... No, that was the match before. All right, let's just mix it up. Let's mix it up. All right, GG, everybody. GG, indeed. Jim, what's up, man? Been a minute. Good to see you here. You're the second person to bring up Notebook LM to me in 24 hours. Lets you upload a ton of research papers and generate a podcast. Interesting. That's fascinating, man. I'm going to have to check this out. I did not know about that. And I'm on this space. Uh-oh. Trippin', what happened? We lose you? Relentless, you're here. Trippin's gone. All right, Trippin', I will assume. So actually, let me finish what I was saying, though, Trippin', about that. So I don't see anybody throwing up a flag. Invite, I got kicked. Okay, there we go. What I force myself to do that's maybe a little bit different than a normal interview is I'll write down my thoughts on a topic. Gladiator, are you in there? What's going on with my mouse? What is happening? All right, we're going to send that invite. Man, it's a good thing I'm not mouse and keyboard. My mouse is acting real weird all of a sudden. Chat. I know you guys can see it, but from where you're at, you probably can't tell how disconnected that is from my actual movements. So weird. What is happening? Now, is that an us problem or a PC problem? All right, I think we have everybody. Okay, Mianova against Relentless, Trippin' and Gladiator. Let's try it. Let's see how we do. Echo Forge. Let's go. Ah, my mouse. What's happening? When in doubt, reboot, but alas, we don't have time, everybody. I'm nearing the end of my sesh here.
To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person.
You saw a clip about it, Kate? I can't wait to see it. It's come up twice now. in my last 2 sessions here. That's so interesting that it will generate a podcast. I'm telling you guys, mark my words. AI personalities are going to be a real thing. They're going to be a real thing. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, guys. I'm way more interested. I'm way more interested in building video games than I am being a podcaster. So if it just all completely goes away and becomes AI personalities, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'll probably keep doing it just because I love it, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad, chat. I'm here for AI. All right, tripping. Oh, tripping. Took me out in a 1v1.
Rise up.
Well played, my man. Well played. False. We are terrible at distance shooting. Terrible, I say. All right, must remember my posture, boys and girls. Must remember. Good posture. Otherwise, trap problems. Ah, I couldn't help myself, chat. I could not help myself. I had to get into it. I had to get in the mix. Tell him, Don's Rush. Peace out, man. Have a good one. It is wonderful to see you as always. By the way, Don's Rush is on a mission to get everybody into our Discord. And if you guys haven't already, that is the heartbeat of the community when we are not in game. So join us, won't you? Be a part of that Discord. Get it. Project Kyzen. That's the Discord, everybody. Join us. Join us. Whew. That was just a panicked escape, everybody. That's called panicking. How dare you? How dare you? Relentless. Double team. Double team. What? No way. No way. Did somebody get him already? Must have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Whew. Whew. He's getting high risk there. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. No, terrible time to reload. There. Ah, they got me. They got me.
You have been killed. Success begins with failure.
All right. Success does begin with failure. That is true words. It's so funny. I know that I'm the one that put Bruce Lee in the game and decided what things he was going to say, but still, when I hear them, I'm like, yeah, facts, man. Bruce with all that wisdom. Come on. Somebody stole my kill. Somebody stole my unalive. I don't reload enough. All right, Brian. Good tip. Good tip. Thank you, by the way. I am always here for anybody that can help me get better. That laser beam was my team. Friendly fire. We're good. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. We got disoriented, chat. We got disoriented. Not good. Got spun around. Uh-oh, team. We are losing. Let's go. Let's get in it. Focus. Got him. Got him. Oh. Got him. Yeah. All right. I got to remember to pick this weapon up more often. Who's shooting me? Getting hit from somewhere that I was not predicting. Oop. Very low. Very low, chat. You know it, Brian. You know. That's like a tagline at this point. Oh, hi. Who is trying to maul me? I think that's Relentless. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, chat, I want this so bad. Ah, I wasn't the one that got it. I wasn't the one that got it. Boom, son. I am so competitive. I love it. It's fun. If you don't mind losing, which I don't, being competitive is super fun. When you mind losing and you like go bananas, like people that twig when they lose, that's not fun. That's not fun to be around, boys and girls. But I play sincerely to win. I am going all out. But if we lose, just an opportunity to get better. No, how dare you? How dare you? Speaking of losing. All right, it's 27, 28. Let's go, 146. Come on, we got this. We got this. 28, 29. Nope, no, 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 chat. Come on. We got to get back in this. We only have a minute and 30. Let's go. Let's get to it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where are we getting hit from? Where are we getting hit from? All right, that's the alarm. That's the alarm. It's going to have to be my last game.
Try to do better.
My dogs are aware of a disturbance in the force. Oh, going out on a loss. There she is, everybody. All right, everybody, I got to go. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. It was a lot of fun, as always. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do a raid today, but big hugs and kisses to all of you guys. Have a wonderful Sunday. My dog sounds like she's being ground up, but I promise one of her favorite humans is here. All right, everybody, much love to you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys. All right, I will trip in. I will go crush the day. You guys do the same. I will get after this shoot. All right. Mad love, everybody. Have a wonderful one. Peace out.